Hi there, little friends. Gather around because today we have a very special story to share with you. Are you ready for a fun story? I promise it's going to be exciting and teach us something very important. Today, I'm going to tell you about The Boy Who Cried Wolf. It's a tale that has been told for many generations and it carries a valuable lesson. Once upon a time, in a little village nestled between rolling hills and lush green fields, there was a young shepherd boy. He had a very important job. Every day, he would take the sheep out to graze in the meadows and make sure they were safe. His main duty was to watch over the sheep and keep them safe from the big bad wolf that roamed the nearby forest. But sometimes he got really bored. Watching sheep all day can be quite dull, especially for a young boy full of energy and mischief. One day as he sat on a rock, he thought of a funny trick. His eyes sparkled with mischief as he came up with a plan to entertain himself. "I'll shout 'Wolf, wolf,' and see what happens," he said to himself, giggling at the thought. So he took a deep breath and yelled, "Wolf, wolf!" as loud as he could, his voice echoing through the valley. All the villagers came running to help, their faces filled with concern and determination. But guess what? There was no wolf. The boy laughed and laughed, clutching his sides as he watched the villagers' worried faces turn to confusion. The villagers were not happy. They had left their work and rushed to help, only to find out it was a false alarm. They said, "Don't cry wolf if there's no wolf. It's not a game, and it's not funny." But the boy didn't listen. He thought it was just a harmless joke and didn't understand the seriousness of his actions. A few days later, he got bored again. The sheep were grazing quietly, and there was nothing exciting happening. So he cried out, "Wolf, wolf!" once more, eager to see the villagers' reaction. And again the villagers came running, their hearts pounding with fear and urgency. And again there was no wolf. The field was empty, and the sheep were peacefully grazing. The boy thought it was so funny. He couldn't stop laughing at how easily the villagers were fooled, but the villagers said, "If you keep crying wolf when there isn't one, we won't believe you when there really is a wolf." Well, guess what happened next? The boy didn't heed their warning and continued with his mischievous ways. One day, a real wolf did come. It crept out of the forest, its eyes gleaming with hunger as it approached the flock of sheep. The boy was so scared. His heart raced and his hands trembled as he realized the danger the sheep were in. He shouted, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! Help!" His voice was filled with genuine fear and desperation. But this time, the villagers didn't come. They were busy with their work and didn't believe the boy's cries for help. They thought the boy was playing a trick again. They had been fooled too many times before. The wolf chased the sheep all around, its sharp teeth snapping at their heels. The boy watched in horror, unable to stop the chaos. The boy was very sorry for tricking the villagers. He realized the gravity of his actions and the consequences of his lies. He learned a big lesson that day. He understood that trust is fragile, and once broken, it's hard to mend. So remember, always tell the truth. It's important to be honest and trustworthy. If you lie, people might not believe you when it really matters, and that can lead to serious consequences. And that's the story of The Boy Who Cried Wolf, a tale that reminds us all of the importance of honesty and integrity. Thanks for listening, little ones. I hope you enjoyed the story and learned something valuable. See you next time for more fun stories. Until then, remember to always be truthful and kind.